Well, here we are in another season of Ironman, in Empyrean Galactic Survival. But this time it's not just Ironman, it's Ultimate Ironman. Competition Season 0. So this is quite a bit different from the original, and we'll talk about that as we go. But let's get actually cracking. So we'll change the settings to hard. Although it doesn't make any difference because we've discovered that it's not going to save those settings. I'm going to go with the seed of today's date in the UK date format. So 3rd of October 2018. I'll set that. I don't know if it'll keep that or not. And we'll call it Ultimate Ironman 0. Like Coke Zero, you know, with all the goodness but none of the sugar. Right, let's give that a go. So in this Ultimate Ironman season, the competitors are KnowItAllDM, Eldevioso, Inverted Cow, Callus, FRAGaLOT, Nipperss, Rasip, Haystacks, McMonsterDad, GRG3D, Eliath, Celestial Paladin, PJ Dog 10 Mom, Adam Saunders, Geektech Industries Zeellott, Purple Rage, XCaliber, and last but by no means least, Zanfen GMR. So that's who's in. Now where are we? Okay. Now I've never landed in water and I don't really want to start now. So let's head on down. So we're going to head down and then we're going to stop the game and we're going to resume, but we're going to change the difficulty settings back to hard because it would have taken them off hard, because the new game setting is bust. It ain't working. Yep, let's take that. And so we're going to immediately leave the game. We're going to resume the game. We're going to go with Ultimate Ironman. And we're going to change difficulty back to hard. True, true, true. Hard. Yeah. Slow, slow. Okay. And then we'll load it. So what people found was when they were picking plants, they were getting 100 XP each time, and that's the XP gain you get on medium difficulty settings. So if we've done that right, we're running around in our space pyjamas. If we can find a plant, any plant will do. I don't want to do anything else until I know that I'm on the right difficulty settings. We should get 51 XP for picking it. So let's see. 51 XP. Yep, there we go. So let's get our multi-tool equipped. Light, some food. And actually let's set the survival constructor off, making some more food. I wish it didn't do that every single time you went into the inventory. And we'll set it to rock drill. And we'll get some rock. And we'll do the Empyrean bounce. Yeah. Off we go. We're not going to be short of food. Let's set it to defense mode and take down a tree. And we got 3 wood logs. It's always good to have a little bit of food to start with, and there is loads of the stuff knocking around this shoreline. So let's go and grab some. Oh, let's have a quick look at the map, see if there's anything on there. Wow, it's a sizable planet, isn't there? A champion monument. Okay. Goodness knows what that is. Discovered a copper deposit. We'll just get a bit more food for now. Really, we need to get to level 3 because that's when you get the portable constructor. Or when you can research a portable constructor. So in the short term, picking crops is the way to do that. And we might as well turn that straight into these guys. Can't have too much food. So I'm going to run around and pick up rocks and food and such like, and hopefully, you know, not die. I honestly do not think this is desperately exciting viewing. So I'll do that off camera and I'll bring you back once we've been doing it for a little while. So we'll see you soon. Well, just quickly back in the game. We've picked up an immense amount of plant protein and a variety of other things. Some silicon ore, some copper ore. So far not a single bit of iron, none at all. We've got level 2, we're nearly at level 3. The survival constructor is churning out these things. Let's see if we can get to level 3. Should be imminently. This, there we are. Is that an iron boulder? Oh, it is. Fabulous. How many was that? 5. That might be good. So, is that another one? Go on, be it. Oh, it's 2. Oh, fantastic. That is great. So on the map, we started there and we've wandered around this area here. So let's see with the tech tree what we can learn. Portable constructor. And I'm going to learn the portable heater cooler because the environmental conditions can be pretty tough. How many points have we got? 15. I should probably get a weapon. And although I'm not a fan of the shotgun, why can I not that? Yes, I can. 8 points left. We'll just leave those points there and see if we can make a... We can. Let's cancel all of those. And make a portable constructor. Yeah. And then we'll need to come back and make a heater. So this area within the swamp has immense amounts of just things to pick. And each one is 50 XP, which isn't a lot, but if you pick 100 plants, that's a level or 2. So it's worth just picking absolutely everything. And if it rots, it rots. It makes no difference. So let's see what's over here. I think as soon as I've got a portable constructor, I ought to be able to make plastic, which will mean when I eventually get Promethium, I'll be able to make charges for things like the multi-tool and the drill. I've picked that one. Now, is there any more iron? Or any ore at all? So my plan is to get to level 5 as quickly as possible and get a suit of armour. I'm sure that's everybody else's plan as well. I might before then have the resources to bring in a hovercraft, because you can do that. I think you can do a hovercraft now at level 1, but I think my basic hovercraft is level 3. So I've got the skill for that. I just don't have the resources to make the ingots. Oh. How are we getting along there? Right, some more copper. At this stage in the game, it doesn't really matter what you're picking, what you're mining. Everything is good. And so far, there don't appear to be any hostiles. So, Ultimate Ironman. There are some similarities with the old Ironman, traditional Ironman. So if you die, you're out. That's it. There's a weekly mission to be completed and posted within a certain time frame each week. But that's more or less where the similarities end. So whereas in the traditional Ironman, you could only attack the mission POI, point of interest. In this Ultimate Ironman, you can attack any POI at all, except for the weekly mission POIs, unless it happens to be that weekly mission. So this week there'll be a target for us to go for, and there are 4 other mission POIs, and we can't do those. But every other POI in the entire game on any planet we can have a bash at, and we can take them down any way we like. Why we're not? I'm pressing the wrong key. That's why it won't let me pick that up. So what we're going to need is an SV pretty soon. So first things first, it'll be the HV. I'll probably aim to go from my starter HV to my green machine, which is warp capable. So we'll see if we can get to the next week's mission planet just using the SV. I hope we can, because getting the CV together in 1 week might be a bit of a tall order. But we can go and visit the whole world and take down any POI we fancy. Now, some of the POIs have been altered. KnowItAllDM created the scenario and has indicated that some of the traditional POIs might be ever so slightly different. So whatever POI we do, we'll just have to be really, really, really careful that we don't fall foul of something where we were expecting one thing and got something slightly different. It doesn't take much on the hard difficulty settings, and you go from being happy as Larry to dead as a dodo. Alright. Okay, well I'm going to carry on with this for now and bring you back when we get any further. So we'll see you shortly. So we're back. We're almost level 5. I think we just need another plant or two. And there we go. We've been working through the first night to pick as many plants as possible. And now we kind of need to find somewhere that's relatively safe to hide from the mobs that will be starting to spawn very, very shortly. In the process, I've collected loads of copper, quite a bit of silicon, and a little bit of iron. Not a great deal of iron at all. I could really use some more. So we're going to keep on looking. See if I can find any more iron. I'm not going to pass up some silicon. What I would like to find is a bit of land that sticks out into the water over there, perhaps. Just ahead of us. And see if we can kind of get a vaguely safe a vaguely safe base area going. Because what I want to do is process those resources to get a basic hovercraft in. I just wish I had a little bit more iron like this, because the more iron I can get, the better the basic hovercraft I can bring in. I don't need vast amounts more, but it's getting really close to the end of the first night, and at that point I'm going to have unpleasantness, spiders and things, little raptors, they're devils. So I really want to be kind of settled by the time they come out. As currently I don't have any kind of weapon at all, apart from the defense mode on this multi-tool, which is essentially neither use nor ornament. I don't really need copper, but I do need iron, so let's get that. And any more? Is that iron over there? It is. This might be enough to make a difference, these 3 blocks. But another couple wouldn't go adrift. They really wouldn't. Any luck? No. Couple more, go on. Just a couple more. I'm not seeing them. Is that one over there? I think it is, yeah. I'm not sure if that's one over here. No, it's not. It's just a rock. That is, though. And it's kind of beginning to feel like I'm pushing my luck, because we must be getting to the time when the hostile mobs start spawning. So I really need to get some of this ore I've collected processed. Oh, let's avoid those crickets. I've already been subject to one cricket attack, which was quite unpleasant. There's just nowhere likely looking around here. Okay. Right, let's get this stuff processing. And we'll do copper, silicon, and iron. So we'll kind of get that going and hope nothing unpleasant spawns too close to us. Yeah. And maybe start getting the odd rock here. Because we're going to need concrete. Okay. That is going to take forever, isn't it? Okay. Right, we'll let that crack on, and I'll bring you back if and when anything exciting starts happening. So we'll see you soon. So we're back in Ultimate Iron Man. The This is about halfway through day 2. We have been cowering here on the shoreline for that entire day, and we've been... Is that grain? No, my imagination. And we've been waiting for stuff to craft. So we're going to bring in the Red Harvest Mark II. It's one of the other Ironman competitors who designed that, and I've got to be honest, I just can't remember. I can't remember who it was. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments. We've done a bit of research, and we've researched and built light armour, an armour locker for the HV, a mobile constructor for the HV, because I don't think that harvester has those. That hover vessel has those. I may be wrong. We made a shotgun and some shells. We made a base starter and 40 wood blocks. So the plan is, we'll put a base starter down, we'll whack some blocks down, we spawn the HV on the base, and we pick everything up and we head off and we mow down some trees, possibly mow down some mobs. There we go, we've got the blueprint. And we sort of possibly cower over here on this island and turn the trees we chop down into biofuel, so that we can fill up the hovercraft and then head on out. So that's kind of the plan. So why not give that a go? No time like the present. Let's page down a little bit. Yep. Ta-da! I'm kind of really hoping we don't get drone attacks. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't think we need a very big base for the hover vessel to spawn on. But we may as well use these wood blocks, because I'm not going to make a wood base again, I don't think. Can we get up there? We can, that's just as well. Now then. Oh, didn't mean to hit that, but there we go. We're on the right planet and we haven't died yet. 0 kills. We are just so tough, aren't we? Factory. Spawn. Ta-da! We can spawn it there. Marvellous. Get those things out of our inventory. So yeah, this is a very basic hover vessel. It has a harvest box. It doesn't have a constructor and it doesn't have... Cool, that's great. We will whack the constructor and that on the back. There we go. Access that and put the armor on. Yay! And relax. That doesn't just make us tougher to kill, gives us a little bit of armor, but it massively changes our happy temperature range. So 15 degrees Celsius was enough to damage us before. Now we can go down to -10 and we go up to 45. So we're safe from most things apart from radiated fog, but we've got the cockpit of the hover vessel and we can hide in the hover vessel if we get radiated fog. I would love to say I designed this. I did not. It really works very well. It's a very well designed piece of kit. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nope, come on. Oh, we have a jetpack now. That's the other benefit. Fuel. Haven't got a lot, but 17%. Another one there. Right, we'll wait for that to finish crafting. And we'll leave that at 1 for crafting. And then we'll load up and head out. Oh, so good having a jetpack. So we're looking relatively secure. What is that out there? Can you see that? Not quite sure what that is. Don't think it's the escape pod. The escape pod's further away. Looks like it's about there on the map. Huh. Well, we'll head out in the hover vessel and we'll have a look. I feel much more relaxed once I've got a hover vessel up and running. Right, let's put this here. That's just going to decay. I'm not going to have time to do anything useful with that. Let's take that off there. And we've got that as well. Cool. So we are good to go. This is quite stable, this hovercraft. Oh, no, it was an optical illusion. Wasn't anything at all. So what we'll do is we'll take down some trees. Because I'm going to need quite a bit of biofuel for this thing. Oh, it's just... You see how fast that takes down trees? That's just ridiculous, isn't it? That is just fabulous. It's such a clever, I suppose, such a basic concept, isn't it? But it's just so well done. It really is. What? Right, let's go down low. Nice. Yeah. Come here, you. Oh, he escaped. Can we catch him? No. Oh, well, never mind. Let's not get too carried away. Don't want to accidentally do it for myself. Let's stick to the plan. So the plan is get some wood, hide out on the island, create lots of biofuel to fuel this thing, and then head out and about. And do some exploring. Honestly, this is just fabulous to use, it really is. Yeah, come on then. So it's good for XP, it's good for food, you get out on top, you use your drone. And what have we got? A couple of meat and some alien parts, that's fine. Okay, and the most important thing is actually the XP. Oh. It's just a pleasure to use something that's so well designed. Okay. Let's head out over the water. And see what's on this island. It is actually an island. I can't see anything spawning. Oh, the spiders. Okay. Come on then. That's the avenue. Am I a little bit too high, maybe? That might be it. Come on. Come on. Don't run away. I just want to say hello. Now these guys would just be scaring the living daylights out of me if I was on the ground. Whereas now, it's me chasing them. And I think that was all of them. Again, get out on the cockpit. Where's the other one? There's one there. And there's a third somewhere. Where did he go? Yeah, you know what, it doesn't matter. So that island home wasn't quite as safe as I was hoping. However, we'll put down there. We'll leave her on. We've got 2 hours, that's quite a lot of time. And we'll stick our constructors down, making more fuel. Oh, we'll need to pick up the logs. Oh. And off you go. Cool. I'll put these blocks in here. I've got no iron ore left at all. I'll just stick that in there. All of that can go in there. Can we make food? Oh, we can make salami. Oh yeah, okay, let's do that. So we've got our mobile base to fall back on. We've got a variety of sources of food here. I've got one of those trilobite things over there. Oh, he's coming for me. He was a bit aggressive, wasn't he? Didn't do him any good. But it's a dangerous world, so we will be safer inside our vessel. Devices. Cool. What I was actually after was seeing what we got for Chalura pod. Oh, milk. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Let's go back into the constructor here. And put that in there. See what else food-wise we can make. Oh, the spice must just have spoiled. Okay. Now then. I've researched a fridge, but I don't think I've put one on the vehicle. Harvest. No. So, let's go to devices. Can we make a fridge for the hover vessel? We can. So let's do that. And actually, let's do that soon. My goodness, I've collected a lot of foodstuffs, which have all gone off. Let's make another couple of those. And actually, let's chomp on one of those, or two of those. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, there we go. We're making good progress. We're relatively safe-ish. Wow, 9.5 minutes left. That's because the constructor's running. The constructor chews through the fuel on the hover vessel. No, it's PR1. How's that doing? Okay. Once it's made those, we'll switch the constructor off. We'll see how these guys are doing for fuel. Not very well. That's the trouble with hard mode. It's those things are painfully slow. But this dinky little hover vessel doesn't actually take a lot of fueling, to be honest. Got a fridge. Where should we put the fridge? Maybe we'll put the fridge in there, or I think in front of there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. See what the constructor's doing. It's nearly done. And once we switch this off, we'll have a lot more fuel left. We're going to need more rock. At some point we'll need to make a base. But I think we'll use this little hover vessel for doing some exploring, so that'll be the next plan. Let's see how it's done for our fuel consumption. Yeah. got nearly 3 hours of fuel once the constructor's not on. So, yeah. Got more fuel coming in. Stick those in the fridge. So we've got fuel, we've got food, we've got a safe place to hide from radiated fog and such like. We can get around the planet much more quickly than without a hover vessel. We can take down enemies pretty easily with a hover vessel. What we need to do is avoid POIs, because they'll just tear us apart. But not a bad start. So, yeah, we'll pick it up next time. See you then.